Show, 4 minutes after the hour, y'all. Pastor Haynes. I know you, Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. You went old school on me today, man.
Yes, sir. The late, great Rance Allen. I know you got a good word this morning.
Yes, sir. The late, great Rance Allen. The word of the day is simply that when we die, we ain't dead. We've got something to look forward to in spite of all that we go through beyond the grave. There is life beyond what happens down here. There is something to look forward to over there. And so Rance Allen basically gives us a sense of hope as we're going through all that is trying to knock us down and keep us down. We keep looking up and looking forward. Why? Because we recognize that in this death-dealing world, there is another world. I like that right there, because all of us recognize that with the coronavirus crisis, with COVID-19, there's been so much that has been death-dealing. It's a death-dealing world we find ourselves in, and too many of us have had our hearts broken in the last year because we have experienced the loss of loved ones who have made their transition. But here's the good news. When we die, we ain't dead. We've got something to look forward to beyond what's happening in this world. And so Rance Allen says, even if you never get to some of the outstanding places in this world, there's an outstanding place beyond this world. And Rance says, that's good enough for me. What does that say to all of us? It says that God gives us hope so that we can cope with what we're going through as we're going through it, because our hope is never tied to this world alone. We've got a hope that allows us to cope. But not only do we have a hope that allows us to cope, we have something to look forward to even as we are going through suffering and struggles, as we're going through difficulties and disappointments, as we go through sorrow and grief. What we have to look forward to is beyond anything that's in this world. It's better than this world. And Rance Allen says, you know what? That's good enough for me. So here's what you do. I know this world is a death-dealing world, but you keep on looking up and looking forward, because my late mentor, Manuel Scott Sr., put it like this: those who have done the most for this world have believed profoundly in another world. So you keep on believing in that next world while allowing God to give you the strength to make a difference in this world, the strength to get through the hell you go through in this world. Just know there is another world, and I promise you that's good enough for me.
Oh, man, Pastor Haynes, appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. The senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. All right. I love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Rickey. Thank you.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. The segment's being embodied by Indeed. That's right. Looking to hire? Indeed will help you speed up the process. They have 135 skill sets to help you find the right candidates faster. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. Now, today officially marks the 1-year anniversary of the death of George Floyd at the hands of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin. President Biden gave Congress until today to pass the George Floyd in Policing Act. Talks between Republicans and Democrats are moving forward, but Congress failed to meet the deadline. Yesterday, the U.S. began a trip to the Middle East aimed at supporting the ceasefire between Israel and Palestine. The Anti-Defamation League Center on Extremists says that reports of anti-Semitic incidents here in the U.S. have increased 68% since the conflict between Israel and the Hamas began a couple of weeks ago. Now, in some good news, according to the CDC, 5 states and Washington, D.C. have now fully vaccinated at least half of their adult population. Nationally, about 61.3% of adults have gotten at least one COVID vaccine shot, and just slightly under half, which is at 49.6%, are fully vaccinated. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can find me on all social media at Eva Marcille Rock T. What's going on in sports?
Already, man. NBA playoffs continued yesterday. Miami Heat loses again to the Milwaukee Bucks. Blowout. Bucks lead that series 2-0. Denver Nuggets tie up the series against the Portland Trailblazers 1 apiece. Man, I can see that going about 6 or 7. So sit back and relax for that one right there. Future Hall of Famer quarterback Aaron Rodgers does not report to the organized team activities. Let me tell you something, big dog. This situation is serious, man. The question is he going to skip next month's training camp? Beef with general manager. He just can't get past it, dog.
Right.
37 years old, 3 years left on his contract. Aaron Rodgers wants to get up out of that bad boy. But I'm going to tell you he wants to get up out of somewhere. That's Atlanta Falcons star wide receiver Julio Jones.
What happened?
He wants out of there. He said, I'm done. He said, I want to win. Like, he wants to get out of Atlanta.
Man, Black Tony going to be so mad when he hear about that.
Hey, man, I ain't mad at him, no.
He said, I want to win.
What more can he do there?
Well, let me tell you something. They should have won the doggone Super Bowl.
They won the first half of it.
25-point lead. Come on, man.
They won the first half of it. Hey, Benji, got comedian Benji Brown in the studio.
Benji!
Hey, how quiet was it in Atlanta that night? Atlanta lost the Super Bowl, Benji.
Super quiet. Nobody, I mean.
You was because you went to the strip club that night.
Yeah, Magic City all by myself. Had all the wings by myself. I was Lemon Pepper shouted all by myself. The girls wasn't even dancing. The girls was on the stage. They was doing the mannequin challenge.
They were doing what?
They were doing the mannequin challenge. The waitress told me to go get my own ranch. You know where to find it.
On that note, Gary with the doggo T, what's up, man?
All right, y'all. Blackish viewers, y'all. Everybody's still talking about the show Blackish. It's a very sad moment for them right now. It's being reported, y'all, that we all know that the show is definitely going to be canceled, y'all. That season 8 would be its last, y'all. And they're saying, y'all, that star Tracy Ellis Ross is right there with everybody now. The show was created by Kenya Barris. The groundbreaking comedy, y'all, followed Dre, which was played by Anthony Anderson, and Bo was played by Miss Ross. And they raised y'all 4 children and navigated being Black America and all of the issues that come along with it. Now, to celebrate getting y'all to go out on their own terms and to end the story of the Johnson family how they wanted, members, y'all, of the cast and crew took to social media, y'all, to sing the praises, y'all, of team, including Donna Ross. Y'all, they say it's hard to imagine, y'all, that it's been 7 years and that it will be our 8th and our final season of Blackish. Did y'all watch Blackish?
Oh, yeah, I did. I watched it a lot in the beginning.
Yeah, it's a sad
Jennifer Lewis. Jennifer Lewis does it for me. She's hilarious.
Yeah, Deion Cole was really funny on there, too.
Really? Well, it's over with y'all. And some people saying that Anthony Anderson may be going back on the road doing comedy, and Tracy may be joining her mama on tour. So we don't know how that's going to happen. But good luck to them, y'all, and hopefully,
nobody said that.
Yeah, that was
said that.
That was people saying that. They said Miss Tracy may be on the road with Miss Ross, her mama, honey. So we're going to follow that, y'all. But congratulations to the show, and I'm sure they're going to create something else. And, also, it was kind of a little quick rumor, too, y'all, that, Miss Ross, Tracy Ellis Ross, may have been close friends with the creator, Kenya Barris. At the end, this beautiful wife, Miss Rainbow, went through a turbulent divorce.
It was a very quick rumor that died.
Well, but it was a rumor. All right, the color today, honey. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Dream of Cotton. On the high end, you say Dream of Cotton, and on the low end, just say Beautiful Mauve. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, somebody getting sued for royalties, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for the hot spot being brought to you by
Macy's, tune in each week to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's with hosts me, Eva Marcille, L'Oreal, and Dominique the Diva. We are 3 powerhouse women who are not afraid to speak our mind. What's up, Brad?
What's up, Eva, the diva for Shiva? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Man, Omari Hardwick's role as James Ghost St. Patrick on Power may have garnered numerous accolades, but it turns out that he was actually hesitant to take the part. Oh my God, I don't believe this, because he is everything as Ghost. I mean, that's the person I really wanted him to be when I met him, and he was not that guy. I feared it for many reasons, he said. Ultimately, I had to look in the mirror and put it on myself and say, hey, I think I was really afraid of grabbing that big mountain and putting it on my shoulders and being that guy. He said, I think I wasn't comfortable with people going, yo, he be really stealing scenes. But I guess whatever my gift was, bro, I dealt with that insecurity of pushing that gift way down. As it pertained to being that guy in the space and being the lead actor, I feel like I pushed and pushed and pushed. They really had to convince me to take that role. That is crazy, because when I met him, he just wasn't Ghost. He was real. He's little. A great actor. He's a great actor, but I thought Ghost. I thought he was gonna be big and buff, because on TV he looked so swole and buffed and all the tattoos, and he was just not that guy. Like he wear like sunflowers and stuff.
Just a real mild mannered dude.
Real mild, yeah. Real. I was like,
not tall.
Yeah, man, I wanted him to be the Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
But
and
it worked out because Notori Naughton is short too, so he looked tall next to her.
He did.
Like when they were shooting, he looked like a giant.
But a lot of actors
he was like
tall,
quiet
but they're not
and
really
shy.
that tall.
I was like, oh, where's Ghost at? I was like, who is this? I was like, you shy to take a picture with me? What is we doing? Where's Ghost at? It was crazy, but I guess that's being a good actor, huh? Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. The BBC is investigating its editorial culture and practices following the damaging inquiry into the circumstances behind a 1995 interview with Princess Diana, y'all. In a statement, the board said that in the report, it was profoundly sobering. It found that former reporter Martin Bashir, y'all may remember him, he the one that did that Michael Jackson interview. Yeah. He tricked the late Diana into the interview with fake bank statements, and the BBC subsequently never investigated his wrongdoing. Quite a few others, somebody named Nick Serrata, Ian Hargraves, and Sir Robbie Gibb, who oversees the BBC Editorial Guidelines and Standards Committee, will launch a new probe set to conclude and share its findings in September. They said, we have confidence that the process and guidelines in today's BBC are much stronger than they were in 1995, but we know we must do what we can to prevent such an incident from happening again. As such, we think that we have to review the effectiveness of the BBC's editorial policies and govern in detail. Now, Prince William blamed the BBC for contributing to his mother's fear, paranoia, and isolation in the years before his death. Oh, Lord have mercy. That is a lot. So does this mean they're investigating it? Is somebody going to get in trouble for the death of Princess Diana?
I doubt it.
No, because
all these years.
It's way kind of too late, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're just going to keep their family lifted in prayer, as Gary would say. Yeah, coming up next show, we got absolutely, positively the news that you can't not use with Special Kizzy. And we got them wake-up calls. Why don't you hit us up at 866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. Time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Special K, good morning. Y'all give us comedian special.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, it's just, we got so much to be happy about, and we all so blessed, man. I just want to say I'm really happy this week that, man, my youngest son, Josh, is graduating high school. He's an honor grad. On his way to college in the fall, man. Just congratulations to my son, man. I'm just so happy about that. Last kid coming out of school, man.
Man, that's crazy. That ain't really, you know what I'm saying, nothing to be happy about that. Cause
Pessimistic Pete, come on.
I ain't go to college. So I dropped out of high school probably like 10th grade, like halfway through.
But I mean, me and my wife, we've worked hard to get him to this point to be like, that's a big thing for a young black man. You know, he's graduating, an honor graduate, and he's going to college in the fall. I mean, didn't get in trouble. That's a good thing, bro.
Yeah, but he ain't getting in trouble yet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, damn.
The odds is it's gonna come. Trouble gonna find her. It's gonna find her.
Come on, man.
You got to be. Right, T, what you got going? Right.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm thankful because my oldest daughter just finished up at one of our phenomenal HBCUs, Delaware State University. My youngest daughter, Harmony, is on her way to Ivy League, Harvard University. So I'm truly proud daddy, and just blessed, man.
Yes.
Excited.
Yeah.
Excited.
That's good stuff, man. That's
You
good
got to
stuff.
like, T, I feel what you saying. I see what you saying. Well, like, you all trying to hype up HBCU. The kind of life I live, I get it. Like, how I live, like, HBCU to me stand for, like, how about coming up?
Pessimistic Pete, you got to be optimistic, right?
Yeah. Nah, ain't no reason to be like that.
You got to look at the glass half full, dog.
Nah, it's empty for mine. I got like you know how you have a quarter tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a quarter glass.
Rick, you ain't got nothing good going on in your life?
Hey, man, God is good.
Sometimes.
What you mean sometimes?
Bro, I ain't even have breakfast yet. So, like, come on. If I'm starving to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about good for. Then it rained yesterday.
Brett, I'm sure you got something positive going on in your life. Brett, what you got? Come on.
Exactly.
We're trying to cheer our friend up, Pessimistic Pete. Brett, I know you got something good.
Yeah, God is good. And when you woke up this morning, you know, you got your life, your health, your strength. You don't have COVID. You know what I'm saying?
This morning?
God.
My alarm clock woke me up.
No, bro.
The guy made your alarm clock go off, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
Sometimes I don't get up on time because, you know what I'm saying, you know, I don't pay the bill for the power be out, so now I don't oversleep. Like, so it's like, man, y'all be trying to hype up good too much.
So why you always sad all the time? Kim, don't you got some good stuff going in your life? I mean,
yeah. I'm planning my family vacation. Me and my husband Bernard and our 2 kids.
Y'all going on vacation?
We're going on vacation. We're coming up celebrating 20 years of marriage, 20 plus years of marriage.
I was celebrating 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Getting out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
well, that's good.
Getting out of what happened?
That's good.
I was locked up. Just jumped like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? Learned a lot. You know. Behind them, you know what I'm saying, the walls.
But you're out now. You're out. You're free.
I'd rather be back, cause you know what I'm saying. I was reading some good books in there. Met a couple cool dudes in there. They was vibing. One of them reminded me of me, man. Trying to go back. Probably will.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Hey, y'all give it up and show your love right now. Comedian Special K got news positively. Absolutely. Not you, but you're doing mail-off violation.
Special day today. That's right. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, that's
right.
That's
for man law.
Yeah.
What else can we go with? Because men need to know these laws.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna start off with something simple. If a man slaps another man, you have to fight him until somebody taps out. Now, if a man slap another man and your woman is with you, you got to kill him. You got to. You have no choice at that point. Now,
because if you get to arguing with your wife, that's going to come back up.
He slapped you. He slapped you. Now, if you're in a date in a crowded club situation and a brawl breaks out and there's pandemonium in the club, you have to, as a man, when you get outside, you have to call her to make sure she made it out safely. You got to call her to make sure she made it out safely.
Wait a minute, both of y'all in there?
Wait a minute. I said a date. I ain't say your wife. I said a date.
Oh, a date.
Yeah. Now, if it's your wife, you got to make sure she make it out. But if it's a date, you call her and make sure that she's somewhere in the crowd safe.
Hey, Trey, say, you good?
Yeah, exactly. You already at the car. Now,
what, how you be talking to him, bitch? What did he be saying to him?
Hey, Trey, you didn't get hit in nothing, did it?
Yeah. If your woman complains about your snoring, you cannot say something stupid to her like, you the only one say that. You can't, don't say that.
Oh, yeah, you busted yourself.
Yeah, don't say that. Ain't nobody else said that. You the only one said it.
Right.
When the barber turns you around in the chair, your hands should automatically be in your lap, not hanging off to the side. Because if your arm brushes his junk, You can't go to that barber no more.
Hey, right.
That's your last time in that barber chair.
Yeah, they always put their junk on your hand if your hand. Yeah, you got to always keep your hand. Yeah, you got to.
Men, you got to have at least one team name in mind. If a dude asks you who is your team in college or pro football, just always have a team. If you ain't really got no team, just have a team name you can throw out there.
Practice.
Just be like, I'm Ohio State, boy. Roll Tide or something.
Yeah.
You can't just say I ain't got no team because now he's judging you. He gonna look at you differently.
But just don't ever say Ohio State and Roll Tide in the same sentence.
Don't say them at the same time.
Right.
Don't ever tell another grown man, I had this crazy dream about you last night.
No.
Don't ever.
It was so
don't
real.
even say.
Don't say that.
Even if y'all was fighting in the dream, don't say it.
Don't say that. That's right.
It's the third time.
A man can never reach over and put mustard on another man's hot dog. Don't ever put mustard.
Super Dave, you ever seen somebody do that, Super Dave?
Yeah.
No, you put mustard on your own damn hot dog.
Two white guys at a Texas Ranger game.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, man.
And what happened, Dave?
What happened? Just laughed. They just act like it was nothing. They act like it was normal, and it wasn't normal.
And so the one white dude had the hot dog and what he needed mustard. So what happened?
He needed mustard. He just leaned over, put it on there for him. Homeboy looked him right in the eyes.
What about some relish? You want some relish?
No, y'all go together after that.
Want some relish on it?
As a man, if you're drinking a bottle of water, you have to sip it. You cannot put the whole bottle in your mouth.
The bottle top?
You can't gulp it. You gotta sip it. Only put you can't lock
you
your
can gulp
top
it if you're playing basketball. You run to the sideline right quick.
Yeah, but you gotta chug it fast. You can't just wrap your lips around it and caress it with your mouth.
Deep.
You can't go deep.
A simply orange bottle with a mouth part is bigger.
No, especially if it's a Powerade or a Gatorade.
If it's a Gatorade and you open up the big part of it
and put your whole mouth over it.
And the only time you can use a squirt Gatorade is you playing basketball. Other than that, you can't just be squirting Gatorade in your mouth.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. I apologize. Well, honey, an apology just won't be good enough, y'all. Malik Beasley. Now, he issued a public apology, y'all, to his estranged wife, Miss Montana, y'all, a month after his headline-making romance with Larsa Pippen, the wife of Scottie Pippen. That relationship fizzled. Now, on Sunday, y'all, they're sending the Minnesota Timberwolves player 24. He shared a lengthy apology on Instagram to his beautiful wife, Miss Yao, after he entered into a month-long relationship with Larsa Pippen, y'all, that started last fall while he and Miss Yao, honey, was still legally married, y'all. Now, he was married to his wife when he started cheating with Larsa.
Ain't she too old to be messing with an NBA player?
Well, she may be too old, but honey, he got young folks' money, and that's what may have been looking for. But nevertheless, he gonna say, Malik, I want to say sorry for putting you in the situation you were put in the last few months. My head wasn't where it was supposed to be, and it wasn't. Now, Beasley also wrote alongside a throwback photo, honey, of when he was cradling his beautiful 2-year-old son, Makai, honey, when he and Miss Yao was in the hospital when the baby was born. He said, quote, I was looking for more when it was right here that whole time. I'm telling the world.
What did he say in the letter again?
He said, I was looking for more when it was right here that whole time. I'm telling the world and you that there's nobody like you for me. And then he gonna say, for the record, I was, honey, the one who ended my last relationship off the fact that there is no one like you. Then he also want to add that he said he wanted to do the best. He said he was acting childish at the time and this and that and other. He said he don't want to be judged for looking at, but he wants for forgiveness. He said to forgive me for hurting my family the way I did. And then he said, at the end of the day, I'm a lover boy, and I miss holding y'all and loving y'all, and I love you, Mishu, and I love you, Kiki, my whole family, and all that other stuff. And he went on and on. She would be a fool if she take him back. He publicly humiliated that woman when he was running around with Larsa Pippen. That girl just had a baby for him, and then he gonna sit there because he did just like typical people do.
Baby for him,
like it's a favor.
Huh? Yeah,
1943. She did him a favor. She did it for him.
Yeah, she did him a damn favor. She gave him a baby. Now, men in particular, you got platinum in your hand, but you say, I don't want no damn platinum. Give me gold. And he threw away platinum for gold.
Sometimes gold be thicker than the platinum.
Yeah, well, I tell you what. Well, don't get in the press and I start crying, honey.
Yeah, that's a tough go back, man. That's a real hard go back. I don't care how much time you apologize, but that's a tough go back too. Because it's been plastered all over his pictures. Man, she ain't gonna never let him forget that.
She showed that she should never take him back if he don't. Anyway, but it was Brad and Eva. Would y'all take this man back?
I don't go back. I'm good. No.
See, there you go.
I mean, and I must say, women are different. Some people, I mean, I've known people that have been married, they've separated, divorced, and gotten remarried, and have been very successful. I'm just not a go-backer, especially when you were the infraction.
People who go back and marry the person they divorced, ain't that kind of like going back and buying the car back that you traded in 2 years ago?
Oh, damn.
It's not exactly the same, Kay.
It's kind of like
when
that.
you get back together, you remember why you left their ass in the first place.
Exactly.
You don't lose your value when you call off the lot like a car. Right. You got a car off the lot, the value
not you depreciate.
Somebody else just drove it.
And then you got to figure out what side of the bed he was sleeping on. You know not to sleep on that side bed. You got to switch sides. I ain't sleeping over there because you know he done rolled over your cell phone, laying where his cell phone is. And he's sitting right there putting lotion on after he got out of the shower. He's sitting in that same spot. I said, you got to ask her when he put his lotion on when he get out of the shower, did he sit on the foot of the bed, on the middle of the bed, or up here where we at? Okay, he sat down there. Yeah, now you sleeping at the bottom of the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like some kid, like you done made a pallet.
It's too much.
She said, let him go.
It's too much to get over.
It is too much today. I'm getting over. Y'all had pictures all in the public and everybody then seeing y'all and all that. So, honey. She needs to just let that go. Get her another basketball player. Get her a grocery worker.
And then you smash and you see a big ass handprint on the top of the bedboard. You see two big ass handprints. Hey, Super Day. You see two big ass handprints on the top of the headboard where he done mounted up on it. He done stood up in it. And then you put your hands in the handprint, your hand bigger than yours. You be like, man, I ain't big.
Can't do it.
Don't mind them hands, baby. Don't mind them hands.
My color today, y'all dream of cotton. On the hand, you say dream of cotton. And on the low, you say mob. That's your color for the day.
Yeah, hand, boy. What are you hand? Big.
Hey, what big? What you say about them hands, Benji?
Man, these are big ass hands. That's crazy, right?
Say what, Benji?
That's crazy, right? Who was in here? Who was up in here? That's crazy. Hey, them bad hands everywhere. All on the wall. Why my hands so little, bro? My hands so little. Man, I'm gonna get up out the bed, bro. Oh, man.
More Rickey Smiley in the morning. I got your wake-up calls.
Both my hands inside that one hand, bro.
Harvey, what your wake-up calls? What you crying for, though? What you crying for?
Bro, I can't fit in them hands, bro.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 23 minutes after the hour. Time for the wake-up calls. Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go with me back.
Hey, come on. Hey. Wake up.
Good morning. This is P from Miramar. The person I want to wake up is my son, Malik. Get up.
All right, this is Sean. I would like to wake up my beautiful wife, Tiffany, my kids, Tayshawn, Javion, and Elenice, and all the students and staff at Rod B. Cox Elementary School in Days City, Florida. Wake up.
Hey, this is Evelyn Brown calling from Hot Daytona, waking my husband, Daryl Brown, up. Wake up. I'm calling from Akron, Ohio. Wake up, Janae. Wake up, John. Wake up.
Charles from Colorado. Wake up, Kiki. Wake up.
Hi, this is Kimberly Bree calling from Raleigh, North Carolina, and I want to tell everybody everywhere, you don't know.
Come on, let's go.
Miami, wake up. Seattle, wake up. In Detroit, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up.
appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, it is 24 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is Tuesday. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. Hey, y'all lying. Hey, man, Mr. Thomas, absolutely love your mix, man. Mr. Thomas is here today. Mr. Thomas, good morning.
Hey there, John. Good morning. John knows, yeah. John knows, yeah. John knows.
Hey. Tell them what you like about this mix, Mr. Thomas.
Man, I ain't lying. You took me back. You took me back with that down my heart. I forgot to be a boy that sung that. Oh, my baby, on the phone. It's you, baby, be alone. Down my heart. Down my heart.
What is that, Mr. Thomas?
Down my heart.
Say that one more time, Mr. Thomas.
Down my heart.
He's a good young man.
He's a good young man. You got yourself something there. Yes, sir.
He got one more something.
You got yourself something there.
Hold on, let's go to the phone. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Who is this?
Hey, cuz. Hey, Shotty, look. I'm just calling to tell you, Shotty. I'm trying to get there right now, but look, I got a little situation. I can't get my car key right now. But as soon as I get them out the man, my little nephew. But these kids so bad, shouting. My little nephew done took my damn key, boy, my car key, boy. We just had a brand.
Black Tony, Mr. Thomas.
You heard him. If you can hear, you can hear. If you can hear, you sure enough can hear.
Who this is?
This Mr. Thomas. Who this? This Black Tony?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Black Tony, right?
Yeah.
Look, cuz. I'm trying to get to work.
Ain't you, cuz?
Mr. Thomas, I don't know if you know the history of Black Tony and called in sick for how long, right, T?
Going on 4 years, Mr. Thomas.
What?
4 years.
He been to work in 4 years.
You ain't been to work in 4 years.
Mr. Thomas, I done tried to come to work, but things just be happening. You know what I'm saying?
Like what?
Be having a little situation.
Like what? Like what?
Good morning, my little nephew. I'm trying to tell you, Shotty.
What your nephew got to do with it? What's wrong?
He opened up a bottle of orange juice and dropped my car key down in there. They all way at the bottom, so we got to drink all the orange juice out.
Well, Herb been drinking. Herb been drinking. And carry you behind the what?
Orange juice.
Look here. Herb been drinking and carry you behind on down here.
What you think wrong with him, Mr. Thomas?
I think he on drugs. And you know what? This song goes out to you, Black Tony.
Sing it, Mr. Thomas.
You don't have to do drugs. Yeah. Make a living. Oh, no. Hush, boy. You don't have to do drugs.
Your mama on
to get by. Don't talk about my mama, bless her soul. Make you think.
Your mama
I'm talking, young man. Oh, you know it. It'll kill you dead. That's what's wrong with you. Can't you see for yourself what drugs are do? Look here. Let this minister to your soul, boy. Black Tony, come on and Jesus.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 6 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Actor, comedian Pete Davidson, y'all, is speaking out, y'all. Now, he was on Saturday Night Live this past weekend. And, you know, he's saying some things, y'all, that I feel he may lose his career. He said, y'all, if there's one good thing about the pandemic, he said, honey, that Chrissy Teigen is out of our lives.
Oh, man.
It was a joke, Gary. It was funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but baby, that's not cute, honey. Now, y'all know Chrissy Teigen done lost all her jobs, honey. Everybody pulled their pots out of her, honey. I'll pull pots from her, whatever, honey. Bloomingdale's, Target, and everybody dropped her because, you know, she did that bullying at Macy's because she did that bullying, honey, with that actress back in the day, honey, when she was only 16 years old.
And she apologized openly. Remember, Gary? We just talked about that.
She apologized openly, and honey, that Malik just apologized openly too, but it don't make it right, honey. So now, honey, they said John Legend, honey, may be coming after him, and you know John loves his wife, which he should. But I just think it's sad that, you know, I don't know.
Ricky, what do you think? Because you're a comedian. It was Saturday Night Live. It was a joke.
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't be. Everybody's so sensitive. Can't say a damn thing nowadays.
And the joke he was playing off of this whole narrative that Chrissy Teigen is annoying to a lot of people.
Right.
That was what the basis of the joke was.
We're not ordinary people.
He joked about Saturday Night Live not being funny since the 90s. Like, it's a joke.
Yeah, we're not ordinary people.
Go ahead, John.
Take it slow. We gotta take it slow.
We sure do, honey. Chris honey can't hog them pots no more, honey. So we gonna follow this.
We're not ordinary people. Take it slow. We gotta take it slow.
You gonna lose your job, honey. John's gonna get you, baby.
I like the lion on the Wizard of Oz. If I was the king of the
Moving on, Charlie. Other celebrity news, y'all. Gabrielle Union, honey, her daughter, Miss Clavia, is already, y'all, they say, sagging, designing swags. Now they said, but the star, y'all, is trying to keep it in perspective. Now, the 48-year-old shared a video of her 2-year-old daughter, honey, baby, unboxing her first brand.
She need to chill out and stop laughing.
She sound like
take it slow.
Must be something over there.
Take it slow.
Why she sound like Sophia laughing? Color Purple.
She do sound like Sophia.
Sophia from Color Purple.
Sound like she was wind up, honey.
Sat up in the jail.
Trade place for where I be in Miss Sealy. When I see Miss Sealy in that store, I should know it was a card.
I see you in the store, Miss Sealy.
I was feeling down. I feel mighty bad.
I was feeling mighty bad.
And here we go from John Legend. Color Purple. No connection between John Legend and the Color Purple.
You've been on my mind, sister. Two of a kind, no, sister. I'm keeping my eye on you. I bet you don't without singing the blues, sister. I've got news for you, my sister.
Look at all these letters. Miss, they let you check the mailbox. Look at all these booty, mama booty.
Oh, Jesus.
What's happening?
Look, we're gonna go to commercial. We can't.
Yes,
Gary, hey, Gary, what's your color? Purple?
Okay, yeah, the color purple is the color of the day.
Anything come for me?
Could be not.
Get my children out of here.
You gonna let a nappy-head girl like that talk to you like that at your own dinner table, son? Need yourself a nanny around here. Look at you got goats and chickens all in the kitchen. You need somebody to cook and clean, watch it, while run after this children. You gonna let a nappy-head talk to you like that at your own dinner table, son?
Bitch, come on, man.
She can clean the caboose. She can clean the caboose.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, a year ago, the world changed when former police officer Derek Chauvin placed his knee on the neck of George Floyd for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, murdering him on the street in Minnesota during broad daylight. And on the line right now, representing the family, is none other than attorney Benjamin Crump, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Ben. Good morning, Ben.
Hey, good morning, Frat. How you doing, Ricky?
Root to the good bros, man. Listen, man, President Biden gave Congress until to pass the George Floyd in Policing Act that would prevent police from being protected under qualified immunity. Where do we stand on that as, you and the Floyd family prepare to meet with the president? Y'all meet this morning. You in D.C., right?
At 1 o'clock. Yes, sir. We're in D.C. We're going to meet with Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, at 11:30, Ricky. Then we're going to meet with President Biden at 1 o'clock, and then meet with Senator Cory Booker at 3 o'clock and Senator Tim Scott and Lindsey Graham and others at 4 o'clock.
Wow. So, excuse me. Former police officer Derek Chauvin is scheduled to be sentenced next month. What sentence do you think the family hope he will receive, and what do you think he's going to actually get, Ben?
Yeah, well, two things. Just on the meetings, Ricky, we are meeting to continue to try to define the legacy of George Floyd 1 year later by getting the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act passed. And we want a bill that has some teeth in it, that has some meaning to prevent black men from being choked out, black women from being shot and killed, and like Pam Turner, and just to stop these unjustified killings. So if there's going to be a bill with George Floyd's name on it and representing Breonna and all the others, we want that bill to be meaningful because it's going to have their blood on it. And so that's what we're here in Washington doing today.
Okay.
As it relates to Derek, I'm sorry, go ahead, Ricky.
No, finish.
As it relates to Derek Chauvin and these police officers being sentenced, we want exactly what we've always said we wanted. If the roles were reversed and Derek Chauvin had been the one with a knee on his neck by George Floyd for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, what sentence would they give George Floyd? Well, that's exactly what the family wants for Derek Chauvin. It's always, Rickey Smiley, been about equal justice under the law. That's what we're fighting for.
Okay, and Ben, what's the current status of the other officers who was involved with George Floyd's death along with Chauvin?
Yeah. Well, right now, the federal charges were brought by the Department of Justice, which was a welcome sign from this administration's Department of Justice. We saw they charged in Ahmaud Arbery, and now hate crime, and now they charge civil rights criminal violations against the 4 officers, which really helps us secure guilty verdicts for all of them because they got to roll 7 twice in the state charges and the federal trial. And so that trial is set for 2022 right now, with every indication, because they're facing a state criminal trial and a federal criminal trial, that there's likely not to be a trial. They're likely to say that we know we don't want to go to prison for life. What kind of agreement could be worked out if we make a plea agreement to testify against Chauvin and all these different things? So all of that is playing out. But I do feel that George Floyd family, unlike many black families in the history of America, will get full justice. The people who killed them will go to jail under the 10th Amendment, and obviously they got the 7th Amendment civil justice with the historic financial settlement. And now, if we can get this George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, it would be the trifecta. There has never been meaningful police reform for 57 years. They've been trying to have police reform, and the police union keeps fighting. You know, they keep saying Blue Lives Matter. And what we have to remember, y'all, is they only say Blue Lives Matter when they kill a black person unjustly. You know, January 6, 2021, why are they saying Blue Lives Matter there? I mean, the white nationalists were attacking police officers. They killed police officers, but they're not talking about Blue Lives Matter. Is it just they say Blue Lives Matter when they kill a black person unjustly and they want to justify the unjustifiable killing? We have to always speak truth to power every chance we get. And that's what we're going to say to these lawmakers and the president today.
Hey, tell President Biden I said hello, Attorney Crump, man. And hey, Ben, a real talk. You know, I get on here, I defend you. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people be thinking that you're the prosecutor, don't know that you represent the family, don't know that the family call you. And it's disappointing and sad that people treat you like you're an ambulance chaser or something. And I swear I go in because people be just dead wrong. But I just want to personally tell you, you know, because nobody wants to work, because you could be rich and practice law on Wall Street or somewhere and make a whole lot of money, and to sit there and be a lightning rod for white supremacists, you know, and get death threats every day. I've been with you. I've been in the car with you and seen the hate and the phone calls and crazy stuff, you know, that you get when we spend time together. And I just want you to know, man, I really appreciate you, man. And thank you so much for all that you do to continue to fight, and we appreciate you, sir. And if you want people to follow the movement, where can they go, Ben?
At Attorney Crump on social media and bencrump.com. And Rick, I just want to say thank you. You know, we're fighting for our children. This ain't a popularity contest for me. The police brutality division in my law firm, I pray that we can close it down. It is the least profitable division in my 14 offices across America. And so we do this not for the money. We do this because we care. If you go to my website, you'll see we do all kind of law. We suing discrimination, classification against. Well, we'll make far more doing that than we would ever make doing a police brutality case. But Rickey Smiley, we both members of Omega Psi Phi, and we know that we have a greater calling to uplift the community.
Real doggy. Ben, thank you, bro. I really appreciate you,
Hey,
bro.
I love you.
I love you,
I love
man,
you, Rickey
and thank
Smiley.
you for air. Nah, bro, I love you too, Ben. I really appreciate you, man. About to get me in tears, cause man, the stuff that you I seen it with my own eyes. So I really appreciate you, fam. You, man. Always, I be so proud of HBCUs, man. Fam, you, Benji.
Yeah.
And he sitting up here. Hey, Ben, your boy Benji up here with a Florida State hat on. Don't get on him, Ben.
Man, you ain't too far from Doak Campbell State.
I got a Florida State degree too, so we all good.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up and show your love for attorney Ben Crump.
One time.
Talk to me, Kiki. You like that song, Kiki?
Do I don't like. I love it.
Who you want to shout out, Kiki?
I want to shout out to Glendora in Orlando. Well, she live in Lakeland. Well, actually, she live in Winter Haven.
Glendora.
Yeah. Shout out to all my people in Orlando listening to Star 94.5. Shout out to One Tasha. Shout out to Trelawney. Congratulations, she pregnant. She having a baby. I'm playing her shower, yes.
Oh, wow.
You doing what's that again?
I'm playing her shower, yes.
Okay. Where y'all gonna have it at?
I don't know, but I've been searching for a hole to throw the shower.
Oh, man. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 13 before the top of the hour, y'all. Listen, man. Jeff Johnson, good morning, man.
Man, that's not the right setup.
Jeff, I know,
Hey,
Jeff.
Jeff. Good morning.
See?
Huh?
Hey, what's up?
Say my name. You around somebody? Go ahead, Jeff. Hello, Jeff. Jeff. You around okay, so you around somebody, I guess.
Jeff's a journalist.
I hate you, Ricky. I hate you.
Talk to me.
Listen.
Go ahead, Jeff. Talk to her.
Kiki, I got three things for
Thank
you.
you. I just wanted you to say my name. Thank you.
Okay.
I got three things for you.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I got three things for you.
Okay.
All right. One, I'm going to see you tomorrow.
You is?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, then let me go and get my hair done. Let me get my little lashes. Let me get my little... You like long lashes?
Number two, I got that thing you want.
You do?
I do.
Okay, so I ain't going to take my...
What you doing?
And number three, all they said is you got to show up on time and be able to carry a lot of rocks.
Rocks?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
You said you could break stuff.
I can.
Well, there you go.
But can you break my water?
This is getting weird.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, this is a little weird.
Jeff.
Gary got that for you.
No, he don't. No, he don't. You lie.
Say what, Kiki?
You lie.
Jeff, go ahead.
Man, I'm not doing three things right now.
Jeff.
Go ahead, Jeff. Well, do that one thing you do.
Jeff.
It's a wrap.
Jeff, you can do your three things tomorrow.
Don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet now.
Listen.
Tell me to get something to eat.
Kiki, I told you we couldn't do that no more.
Why not?
Because.
Cause why?
She just want to go to
Because your
Applebee's.
because your mama was better.
Oh.
Said that. I know you didn't say that.
Ooh.
My mama can't do what I do, Jeff. Jeff.
And don't nobody want what you doing. That's why your mama was better.
Let me tell you something, Jeff, because you talking crazy. You talking real silly. Jeff,
Listen, all I do is speak the truth.
No, you
don't. Be mad at the truth.
Stop learning
Don't be
these
mad
people.
At the truth. In fact, Kiki, I'm going to pray for you.
What? Go ahead.
That's the 3 things I got.
Go ahead. Jeff, you want me to jump like on the
In
trampoline?
the name of Jesus, bless Kiki that she would be able to do what her mama does, so she wouldn't have to complain about it on the radio.
Oh,
you know what? Tomorrow, watch how you be talking.
Watch
how you be talking.
Jeff Jones, let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can find me at hijackmy3things.com at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Walking bitch all the way to Lottie Dottie, all the way to Pompano, all the way to Daniel B, all the way to Deerfield, all the way to Rockville, all the way to Port St. Louis, all the way to Fort Pierce. Sit up, shoot up, sit and you're truly Captain D. You better watch your mouth. Sit, you're truly Captain D.
South Florida representing.
Man, we are in here, man, all the way live, man. If your kids don't know nothing about this, man, H-Town, man, oh my God. Right, what to remind you of?
Man, come on now. You got some doggone 69 boys on the doggone on the radio.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, that was a heyday.
Come
on, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was big in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
It was
big.
big.
Sandcastle, Sensations, Atlanta Live, all that, man. Back in the day, early 90s, it was going down.
Anybody else got some skating rinks?
Man, Club Kaya would go crazy when this song. When DJ Nabs dropped this song, they went crazy. Anywhere you went, they went crazy when they. This made me think of Freaknik and all that. Crazy.
Yes, Freaknik.
When ATL was great.
I swear.
Yes, but this song slid all the way out west too, Ricky. You know, we butterfly. That's old. We Tootsie Rolled out west.
That
skates,
is when
no skates.
Yes,
Listen. This
the
was
butterfly.
Jam.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask a question.
And then when somebody was doing the butterfly, you like, that's old. Let me see your Tootsie Roll.
Oh, I need all ladies in their 40s. Is your knees still good enough to do the butterfly? Come on now. All right. Hey, do you still have the knees? Euro. Everybody here, do you still have the knees to do the butterfly? I need all the women in their 40s and 50s that still got Meg Thee Stallion knees. Blow your horn. If you are in your car, blow your horn right now. Blow your horn. Kiki, who you want to shout out, Kiki?
Yeah, shout out to Shanquavia.
Yeah.
Shanquavia, she can still, she got her knees, but she need biopries.
Oh, man. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who walked in. Y'all saw clapping. Fat Tasha.
Thank you.
What you think about that song, Fat Tasha?
I was jamming in the car. I can't believe I had enough room to drive up in here. That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Fat Tasha, what you like about that song, Fat Tasha?
I like it because, like, I could bounce to it, like, bob my head. I can't really move because I don't really get out the car. But I bob my head to it.
Fat Tasha, how much did you weigh when that song came out?
When this was the 90s?
Yeah.
Like 93. Yeah.
Probably in my early 400s. I was in my early 400s. I was thin. Take me back. Maybe that size again.
Say what, Fat Tasha?
Maybe that size again. Take me back.
Fat Tasha in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, Rickey Smiley. Say what? Say what, Fat Tasha? Fat Tasha, what? Say what? Say what? Boy, Rickey Smiley, the morning show is coming up. Rickey Smiley, the morning show. Listen, it's 11 minutes after the hour, y'all. Tomorrow, John Lyon is in our Dallas studios. The entire show is going to be a whole mix party tomorrow with John Lyon. Do not miss the Rickey Smiley morning show. Tomorrow, John Lyon is in the studio mixing from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. all morning tomorrow. So listen. So make sure you bring extra deodorant. Go and get your little small travel size deodorant and put it in your console on your way home because you're gonna need it because you're gonna be sweating like Mike Tyson in a spelling bee.
That's a lot of sweating. That's a lot of sweating. That's a whole lot of sweating.
sweat. Custom model used to have me sweating.
12 minutes after the hour, y'all. Kiki, top 3 things, Kiki. Kiki, what's up? Good morning.
Good morning.
And what's your top 3 today?
My top 3 is the top 3 ways church girls be flirting in church.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing.
Oh, excuse me.
Well,
You excuse.
So you took somebody to church and they was flirting with your man or something?
They always do.
Right.
They always
And then they
do.
get the Holy Ghost later.
Then they get the Holy Ghost later.
Right.
Yeah. They always do that.
Right. Well, what's number 3, Kiki?
I'll give it to you. Number 3, they be like, walking up the dude, talking about, how you doing? You must be new here. You gonna be here next week? Cause if you here next Sunday, if so, where you gonna be sitting at? Cause I wanna sit over there.
Yeah, that's more than a flirt. That's like shooting a shot.
Okay, so what if it is?
So you be doing this stuff?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I might be.
Right, because you got to go out and get the man.
If it's God's will.
If it's what, Kiki?
If it's God's will for my life.
And what's number 2, Kiki?
Number 2, you got to tell this little fan dude, excuse me, sir. If I start shouting, feel free to catch me. For real, catch me.
Right.
Catch me.
If you get in
and lay me down so, please.
Right. If they start saying,
Oh, God. Oh, thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Catch me. What are you doing? Catch me. Hello, catch me.
Right. And what you going to have on, Kiki?
Some hunching clothes.
All right. And church?
That's all I got to wear.
Right. And what you are?
Come as you are.
Say what?
Come as you are.
That's right.
Come as you is.
And what's number 1, Kiki?
And the number 1 way church girls be flirting in church, they be walking up to the dude after church. Excuse me, can you teach me how to play the drums, Mr. Thomas? Oh! Yes.
Yeah.
That's a nice little way to play. He be like,
Hey, come over here, young lady. See, this is a rim shot. But what you need is the bass drum. Let me put some bass in your line.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, it's 27 minutes after the hour, y'all. This segment is being brought to you by My Computer Career. Family, if you don't absolutely love what you do, make sure you go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. And happy Tuesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcille, here having a great time with the morning show with a quick look at your front page news. Now, today marks the 1 year since George Floyd died after Derek Chauvin pressed his knee on Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes. From Minneapolis, where Floyd was killed, to cities across the country, people will be gathering for marches and other commemorations. To date, more than 30 states and dozens of large cities have created new rules limiting police tactics. Calls for police reform have gone worldwide, and President Biden gave Congress until today to pass the George Floyd in Policing Act. Now, the House passed the bill, but the Senate has not. Representative Karen Bass Booker and Republican Senator Tim Scott are leading the negotiations. Talks on a bipartisan deal are expected to move forward this week. And more information is coming out that gives us insight on where all the immigrant children are still at the Border Patrol holding facilities. So the Biden administration has been under scrutiny, and as of the last week, the number of unaccompanied children in federal custody is around 18,000. In a report released yesterday, the Department of Homeland Security revealed that, the contrary to what Trump officials said, immigrant parents at the U.S. border were not willingly leaving their children behind. Under Trump's policy of separating families at the border, many parents wanted to take their children with them but were forced to leave them in the U.S. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can find me on all social media at Eva Marcille Rock T. What's going on in sports?
Already for shitty. You know what I'm saying? NBA playoffs last night. Milwaukee take a 2-0 lead over the Miami Heat. Not looking good for Miami, but you never know. It ain't over till it's over. Denver Nuggets They beat Portland. They tied that series up 1 game apiece. Shout out to future Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's not reporting to organized team activities with the Green Bay Packers. Will he skip next month's training camp? The beef that he has with general manager is real.
Wow.
It's real, man.
It is.
Rodgers is 37 years old, 3 years left on his contract. For him to say, man, I want out of Green Bay,
right?
Either me, he pretty much saying either me or the general manager got to go, one or the other. It is what it is. Speaking of gotten to go, Atlanta Falcons star wide receiver Julio Jones says, man, I'm out of here. He wants to get up out of Atlanta. I want to win.
You believe him?
I believe him. Yeah, I believe him.
Yeah, it ain't got nothing to do with football. Just the fact that that Akon car got stole while he was pumping gas.
That probably was it. That probably was it, man.
I got to get out of here.
They got Tyree's car. They got Gary car. They got Akon car. And Julio Jones like,
Yes, sir.
You got to get you a Cutlass or something.
Hey, shout out real fast to Olympic gold medalist Simone Biles, man. If y'all don't remember, she landed they call it a Yuchenko double pike on the vault for the first time in competition. No other woman has attempted this because it's considered too dangerous. But she did it and committed it. Like, it was nothing. Like, Simone Biles is a beast, man.
Yeah.
And they asked her, why did she do it? She said, because I can.
Legend.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about, baby.
Yeah, man. The way she ran it. I didn't know that like nobody done those.
Nope, nobody has done that. That
was a 2.5.
It was a 2 pike. She did 2 pikes.
So that's like 2 front flips for people.
But the legs are stiff. She ain't tucking. The legs are stiff.
Because if you tuck, you can. That's easy.
Yeah.
But if you can leave your legs out.
Come on, dog.
Boy, don't you want a woman that can do it?
Man, my mind going in the wrong direction with this.
Olympic gold medalist.
Boy,
Come on,
you have your woman get out the car and run down that damn sidewalk in that driveway and jump in that damn front door on you like Simone Biles did. I done had all kind of thoughts.
That's how coming to that. Yeah, dog.
Oh,
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that.
You gonna try that, Kiki?
I'm gonna try that. Let me back up.
There it is, man.
I think I sprained my ankle. My leg.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, 28 before the top of the hour, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. This segment is being brought to you by Capital One. That's right, with Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 4% cash back on dining. That's right, entertainment and popular streaming, and 3% cash back on grocery stores. At grocery stores, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. According to a report from TMZ, Sir Jinx, who's a producer who's worked with Ice Cube on numerous records, has sued Ice Cube for unpaid royalties. He claims he produced up to 28 songs for Cube that date all the way back to 1990, America's Most Wanted album. However, in 2019, Jinx realized he wasn't paid the royalties he rightfully deserves, so he alleges that Cube refuses to pay up, so he's seeking a judgment of more than $100,000. Also, the Late Late Show with Stephen Colbert is set to return to New York's Ed Sullivan Theater in full capacity, vaccinated audiences on June 14th. Colbert has been hosting remotely for more than a year due to COVID-19, and the theater has been seating a capacity of 450. Now, Ricky, you mentioned the Akon thing. I'm going to go ahead and give you a few information on what happened or whatever. So The Atlanta police are searching for a man who reportedly stole Akon's vehicle Tuesday from an Atlanta gas station. Police say he was pumping gas at a Quick Trip on Sidney Marcus Boulevard in Buckhead just after midnight, and we all go there.
I swear.
I actually had a car stolen from that Quick Trip.
Wait a minute, you had a car stolen?
Yeah. Way back.
Sidney Marcus?
Way back. Yeah, my wife had just got a brand new Hyundai, and it got stolen right there.
They got the best ice. This right across
the best
the
ice
street
there,
from
Brad.
the dump furniture store. Listen, moments later, a man hopped into his Range Rover and sped off while he was pumping gas. Now, that's bold now.
But the cops, they said that's the number one gas station where they get stole from, that location right there.
I ain't never going back there, but I used to always go there. They got the best ice and the best hot dogs.
Your gas in Douglasville. Okay. And I'm talking about the first Douglasville exit coming from Birmingham. Get your gas.
Right.
But what were you saying about Buckhead?
Well, yeah, Buckhead is the most dangerous place to be in Atlanta. Like, you more likely to get jacked in Buckhead than you are in Bankhead.
That's crazy.
Like,
And they're
for
trying to
real.
make it its own city, talking about they trying to keep Buckhead safe.
I feel safe in Bankhead. I feel safe in Decatur.
Yeah.
Right.
But that
you go to
doggone
Buckhead, man.
Right.
that
They be
Buckhead,
lurking.
like, listen, like, go way out and it's worth it.
Right.
Yeah. But Brad, times have changed tremendously. You said they stole his Range Rover,
Yeah.
and they stole Special K wife Hyundai.
Well, this was in the early 90s, Gary. This was the early 90s when this happened.
But wait a minute, Gary,
She has a Kia now.
But they broke in Gary's truck. What did they? How many times? All right, Gary. How many times? Be honest, Gary. How many times your truck got broke into?
Before it got repoed.
Oh.
How many times your
They
truck?
did it twice. Hell, they did it
They
twice.
broke in
but
your,
that-
and you had a what?
Well, I had. Hey, nah.
A Range
Oh,
Rover.
stop the beat. What was you driving, Gary?
It was a Range Rover, damn it, but still, they. Anyway,
And what happened to the Range Rover?
Ricky.
Gary,
What?
what happened?
Because it was the damn COVID. That's why they took it. I mean, well, you know
It
they.
was before COVID, Gary.
Well, anyway,
We were still at the
Brad.
station.
So the truck got repossessed.
Well, it wasn't repossessed. I voluntarily gave it back. I voluntarily gave it back.
After they told you they needed
They told
it
they
back.
were coming to get it.
So let me get that up off you.
Yes.
So what was you? So you took it back. What did you say to them when you walked in there?
I didn't say no. I just called them and said, "Come get." Well,
I thought you took it back.
well, you know I gave it back. Damn it to them. They took it. Hell, they took it. They took it. So they took it.
True shame the devil, Gary.
No, I'm not too damn ashamed to tell you, but damn it, they took.
Gary.
What?
So they came to the house and got the Range Rover.
Yes, they can.
So-
And you know what?
so
They
when you-
almost couldn't get in the garage
While
out
you
there,
were asleep.
bastards.
Huh?
No, they wouldn't. I wouldn't sleep under. They couldn't almost get in the garage because you know those tow trucks can't get hardly. But they got it.
Your
But that's
garage
okay.
door was open.
Why you ain't hide it behind the house?
No, it's a garage in an apartment. I mean a parking garage. A parking garage. But that's all right, baby, because Jesus gonna fix it, honey. I'll get something else one day.
Yes, he will. Coming up next.
It's Talk It Out Tuesday with licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Talk It Out Tuesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all help me welcome licensed professional counselor Unetta Spring. Hey, good morning, Unetta.
Good morning, Ricky. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, man, we happy to have you this morning. And it is the last Tuesday of our Mental Health Awareness Month. And we're going to keep talking about mental health and going to therapy all year long. But because it's just how important, we think it is. But what do you have for us this morning to wrap up the whole month?
Yeah, so we are wrapping up Mental Health Awareness Month and everything about important topics as it relates to mental health. But I want to wrap up the month with a call to action, right? And basically what that is, letting us know, asking us, what are we going to do about this problem, right? And one of the big problems as it relates to mental health is barriers to treatment. Okay. And the reasons why we talk about barriers is not just to talk about them, right? We want to talk about them to knock them down, right? And so that all of us can be thinking about how are we going to play a part in the solution. So we have lack of mental health professionals. We have social and racial barriers. But the barrier I want to delve in today is the financial barrier, right? Because more than half adults with mental illness don't receive treatment, right? And even if they have insurance, it can be difficult for them to keep up with copays and deductibles. And then sometimes insurance companies don't compensate therapists well, so we're in a place where we're left feeling torn between serving the population we want to help and then surviving financially, so we want to recognize these issues. And like I said, we want to be a part of the solution, and 3 ways that we can be a part of the solution to the barriers to treatment is to talk openly about mental health. And guess what? We do that every week, right? So we are being a part of the solution by doing that. The next thing is educating ourselves. We receive education every week. And the reality is we all have something that we need to unlearn. Okay, we have all been told things that just are not true.
Right.
Or we've had things sold into us that was not helpful for our mental health and wellness. So we have to learn how to educate ourselves and unlearn those things. And the last thing is to really put our money where our mouth is, being able to go out there, research, donate to a mental health cause that you believe in. I'm connected to a nonprofit organization called MEND. You can find them on menminds.org. And what we're dedicated to doing is training trauma experts, right? So we come together and train therapists so that we can go back into our communities and provide the services that they need. Some of us, we provide a certain amount of services pro bono, for our community to help them heal, So as we wrap up Mental Health Awareness Month, not only be thinking about how we can create change, we want to think about how can I create this change within myself, right? Within my family, and then how can I go back into my community and sow into my community.
Man, this is so awesome. Let everybody know how they can reach you, and thank you so much for doing this. People be having real trauma, and the only thing we're conditioned for church people to tell you to just read Psalms 37 for everything, and it just don't work. Sometimes you just kind of run out with the Psalm 37.
You can read Psalm 37 while you're in therapy. Do them both. It's no harm in doing them both.
You got shot out. You getting shot at, and you sit up here talking about fret not thyself because of evildoers, for they soon shall be cut off. Like the green herb, delight thyself in the Lord and cease from anger, and he will bring forth.
It, don't you?
What?
Yes, he do. He know it from front to back, baby.
What?
Front to back.
Get me on that Psalm 37. Nah, man, Council Spring, we really, really appreciate you. Let everybody know how they can find you.
Yeah, so you can find me. My website is springforthcounseling.org. Follow me on social media. I'm always putting resources and things out there. So you can follow me on Springforth Counseling, or you can follow my YouTube page, Janetta Spring, or if you want to get connected and get resources, text the word SPRING to 55444.
Hey, Council Spring, listen, you did a great job at the Circle of Mothers for Sabrina Fulton, Trayvon Martin's mother, Sarah, real good friend of mine. And what you did for all of the mothers that have lost kids was just absolutely unbelievable. So I was, excited to see you do that and give to the mothers who have lost or whatever. But y'all make sure y'all hit Janetta Spring up one more time. Give me your info.
Yeah, thank you. Follow me on social media at Springforth Counseling.
There it is, y'all. Janetta Spring.